Is Three Fields going down the right path? Let's play City Skylines.
Come here now, girl.
Hello, this is B plays City Skylines. I'm B, and of course you're very, very welcome. Today's episode is brought to you in partnership with Simply Sim Motorsport, the simple motorsport simulation in a board game. The link's in the description, don't forget to go and check it out a little bit later on. Right, now that's over and done with. This is a new path going down the back alleys of some of the houses, and I'm going to be doing some work today, making this area here look more like this area here. And not just this one, I'm going to do a couple of blocks. I'm not going to do too much today because it's a bit tedious putting down props, etc. And yeah, it's got to be done to make the place look nice. It's got to look very, very nice. But I don't want to spend too much time doing it. So anyway, yeah, these two areas today will be end-pathed and then hedged and end planted to look a little bit more like this little section here. So that's one thing that's going to be going on today, and also, as you can see, here's the main entrance to the city, or the town, the Three Fields. Now for me, the town of Three Fields doesn't start until about here. And this section here looks a little bit naff. And I've been thinking what to do about this. I have now got some answers. I'm not going to be dealing with them today. But let me quickly pause the game. As you know, I don't like the game getting away from me without hitting pause. So there, all the traffic has stopped. Right. So yes, I have got some ideas. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen on the left-hand side here. And that's going to be a little bit more shrubbery. And I'm going to use the surface painter tool and bring out this a little bit more dirt in front of here. And just to mask the houses a little bit from the sound of the incoming traffic, so it'd be nicer to live if you were going to buy this little property here. This nice little 2 down, 1 up, 2 down, something like that. You don't really want to be living right next to such a busy inlet, so yeah, a little bit of treeage along here would be fine. Also, it doesn't really need to be 3 lanes wide here, and that's actually going to benefit Plan B. So I'll be reducing these lanes down from 3 lane to 2 lane, and it gives me a little bit more room, once again with the central reservation, something to do down there. But this area here, not the bus station, but this area immediately before the bus station, that has been bugging me what to do with that. Because obviously it's going to be difficult for me to branch out anything extra city-wise now that I've got the bus station causing like a dead break there. So whatever goes here has got to be quite clever. I think I have been clever. I'm not going to spoil it for you today because it's not something I'm going to be doing maybe for, well, yeah, a few episodes down the line. But when I do come down here to spend a little bit of time on this city entrance, I'll be putting my new plan into motion for here. I think it'll fit and I think it'll work very nicely. So that's the plan for that. Now, the city as a whole is flushed out fully. There's not much, well, there's not much building can go on at all. So we do have to expand soon, rather than leaving the game running and people just getting fed up that they can't move in. One section that's going to be, well, here's the new residential section here, which is just field at the moment. What I'm going to do down here before building the residential is, as we've got the 2 schools here, the elementary and the high school, and up this end we've got all the other services, the fire station, crematorium, a police station and the medical centre. What I'm going to do is, let me spin it this way around, using this road here as the midway point, do a small block with all the services just coming off the south of here, And then on the south side, as we're looking at it, the south side, although technically speaking, I think that's the south side and this is the north side. Does it matter? Nobody really cares. But anyway, yes. So yes, there will be high density residential, a banking of that on what is now the north side of the road as we're looking at it, running all the way along the road, and these services in the middle with maybe a large park will help break that monotony. And then immediately behind that level of high density residential, we'll go into low density suburbs running down to the river. And that's going to be coming in the next couple of episodes. We're going to have to start branching out, but I don't want to do that until I've got these services in place more centrally, because at the moment they're just dumped, as you can see, dumped on the side of the road. It's a temporary fix, but they're going to be living right here in the middle. Today's show, there's going to be, I've got an idea, as I was discussing in the previous episode. Hello, we seem to be frozen. No. Weird. Shortcut keys weren't working. Okay, now they're working. Weird. Okay, this area here, didn't know what to do with it. A bit lost. I was talking possibly of now they're not working. Now they are working. That's very odd. Okay, so this area here, I was talking about possibly extending the road down. Didn't know what to do with it when I got down here, though. I've decided what to do, actually. This area is more to do with the Oval Business Park than it is the university. To extend the road up from the university to the end there would seem a bit forced, I think. Well, we do have this cut-through road here, which if I extend it by demolishing these two, well, definitely this one retail unit, pardon me, and I'm probably going to destroy the other one as well. These two guys, I'm sorry, you're going out of businesses. Start your sales soon, boys. And then behind here, we're going to do a corporate headquarters. Nice little area for doing that, and room for plenty of parking. And I think it fits, because obviously we've got mostly businesses running there, and have a big corporate headquarters just off of the highway. Annoyingly, though, if you're driving to the corporate headquarters from the highway, you've got to go all the way down to the main city entrance and double back, but that's just tough titties, I'm afraid. So that's that. Right, other news. Well, that's clearly the end of that business park. We've got Tower Park in the distance there, and that's as much as I'm going to have with industry in this town. What we have there, over this area will be a shopping area and residential. The only actual physical industry we've got at the moment in the town of Freefields, or outside of the town of Freefields as it happens, is Pond Farm over here, which was only meant to be a soft, rural, basic little, community farm. Not a big mammoth undertaking farm. And that's going to be the next proper heavy industry for the area, which we will be building. This light colour field over here, we're going to have at this end here nearest the highway, will be quite heavy farming, and there'll be quite a lot of heavy traffic coming off of here, I would imagine, heading out the city and possibly into I don't know, the town over there, or the big city that's going to be on that hill in the distance there, centered middle of the screen hill. That's the one. That's the city. And so yeah, farming will be going on here. Now, speaking of farming, I need to give a shout out to Puggers. Puggg3RS, Puggers. Nice use of the 3 as a backwards E. Yeah, never used to happen in my day. Not when I was a boy. Never. But now it does. So, right. And he's done some remarkable work with farming. He's got his first YouTube vids up now. First YouTube vid is up now, and it's based on British farms. I'll try and remember to include a link in the description. Do go and have a look at that. It's some very nice work. He's rather skilled, if I say so myself, although you might want to do it with the sound turned off because his choice of music is a bit repetitive. But to be fair, my early YouTube vids weren't much anyway. Not the later ones are much either, mind you, but there we are. Right, so that's basically what's going on today is we'll have the business park here, no sorry, the HQ here. We're going to be building a block of essential services here, and we're going to be putting down, hey, ooh, fast, and some garden paths, etc. in these 2 blocks, centre on the screen here. I'm getting on with that. Leave you with some music, and I will see you on the other side. Oh yes. And we're back. Alright, well that seemed like an extended amount of time. I wasn't timing it. We'll have a look when we crop and edit later on, but hopefully that entertained you for a while there. It certainly entertained me. So let's have a look at the finished areas. So first of all, this extended its services for this area with the park at the front there. Could use the surface painter to tidy this up, I think. Oh, look at all the kids coming to this school. Look at them rushing in. Oh, my life. Well, there you are. That's a busy old school, isn't it, eh? Right, let's go surface painter then. Quickly grab that, kick that. Just draw that in a little bit here. And then over this side a little bit. Get rid of the cracks. What have we got going on here? Yeah, it's not entirely perfect, this surface painter, I've got to say, but it certainly helps a little bit. So anyway, yes, that's oh, we need some water. Sorry, schools. And we'll draw this line out here a bit to there, and the elementary school could have theirs as well. Right, done. Stop moaning. Okay, so that's the service area, which will help support the new big residential area that's going on around it, or will be. The across the business park to the great big corporate HQ with loads of parking, which nobody will use, obviously, but that's not the point. It's supposed to look good, not actually be useful. And then at the back of there, I thought we could use a little bit of a dumping yard where they just store some of their woods and things. I might do a bit more down here at some point, maybe. And then the back gardens across. Oh, sorry. Seems to be having lots of memory problems with the game at the moment, but It runs a treat if I'm not recording. So there we are, probably a big or video file. That's the problem. Right, and then of course you've got these back garden paths that I said I was going to put in, and it certainly looks a lot better than the paths at the top, the residential areas at the top there, and I'm definitely a fan. Definitely a fan. So next time we play, we can probably do this little area, tidy this up here, possibly this little patch here as well, which is looking a little bit sad and lonely. Right, well that covers today's Cities Skylines. Go down into this mode here and we can watch things happen. So yes, and that covers that. So right, what can we finish with? We can finish by saying, yeah, don't forget to check out Puggers, because Puggers is a good guy. What else we got to say? We got, don't forget to check out Simply Sim Motorsports, because that's a bloody good game. And thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I've been Bon Bon B, and you've been very, very welcome. See you again next time.